past 20 years of experience, what we have understood, astrology doesn't work in stock market. If somebody is, if we have also trained more than 100 astrologers in our Gurukul. Whenever we ask them, have you ever earned profit? Nobody has answered yes. It's the first time I'm listening from Kajal ma'am that she's earning healthy profit from her, Hora calculation. That's really wonderful to, hear. But astrology doesn't work in the stock market, and we have 100, examples before. Then what we learn in Gurukul, we need to understand, right? We learn economics in Vedic way. Now, Vedic way doesn't mean astrology. Vedic way means astronomics. The ancient Indian literature and mathematics talks about trigonometrical calculation and astronomical numbers. Now, if we use, ma'am was referring to GAN, WD GAN. Do you know about GAN, Agarwal sir?
GAN.
Yeah, GAN.
GAN.
WD GAN, GANN. It's an individual name.
No.
WD GAN is early 19th century, is, renowned trader. Okay. How much renowned, we don't know, but on the name of GAN, people has made lots of money. Okay. GAN has written 10 books. Truth of the Stock Tape, Tunnel Through the Year, 45 Years in Wall Street. These are the books written by WD GAN. Now, GAN worked mostly on trigonometry. Most of the calculation, not most of the calculation, all of his calculations are taken from our Shastram. When we talk about Shastram, we talk about Surya Siddhantam, Pancha Siddhantam, Aryabhattam and all. These are all mathematical applications from where WD GAN has taken his calculations. All right. WD GAN's main calculation is based on 9. Right, ma'am? Kajal ma'am? His main calculation is from 9. Now, 9 is an astronomical number, right? Which is even referred. The importance of 9 everybody knows, right? From our ancient times, we all know the 9 is the 4th dimensional number. It is a number being used to measure the speed of light.
Maximizer.
Yes. So using the 9, we can even measure the time and the number. That WD GAN has done. All right. But if you go further than that, WD GAN theorem, whatever methodology he has mentioned, even that doesn't work in the market. He came here in India. He spent 2 years in the Himalaya. He has taken partial of the knowledge, and based on the knowledge, he has written 10 books. Okay. First 4 books, though, doesn't make any sense, but the rest of the books, okay, there are a few strategies. But it's mostly based on the 9. Now, is it really possible that we can make a successful trade from with WD GAN theorem? That we'll work on that here in next 2 days. And you will see if you single-handedly follow WD GAN theorem, it won't work. But whenever you use WD GAN theorem along with time cycle and time series analysis and astronomy, it works wonderfully. That's why in our Gurukul, we teach the trilogical approach. Time cycle and time series analysis, WD GAN theorem, and astronomy. Now, astronomy means what? Astrological calculations. Like, ma'am is, calculating even everyday movement of a moon. That is all about Hora, right, ma'am? If I am not wrong. Okay. So she is calculating and even considering the moon's movement in a day. Okay. Because moon stays in one Rashi for 2.5 days, the shortest time. And moon is the karak of our mind, body and emotions, right? We all know now. We have the 70% water is there in the earth. 70% emptiness is on the solars and 70% water in our body. And because of the moon, we see the high tide and low tide, right? So the universal water moves up and down based on the gravitation of the moon, right? Shubham, if you concentrate, I can guarantee you it's going to change the day from tomorrow onwards. Take your time, but if you concentrate, if you are not understanding something, you can ask me. Don't worry. Whether you're in a class or seminar, webinar, I'll answer all of your questions. Right. Now, this when, why we're talking about moon and 360-degree, do you know what is the highest degree of the universe? Anybody? Other than ma'am. Ma'am is learned. Other than ma'am, do you know, what is the highest degree of the universe?
360 degree.
360 degree. So, if there is more than, there is nothing more than 360 degree. So, do you think the stock price that we are talking about or the econometric calculations that we are talking about can go beyond 360 degree? Absolutely not. So, what we need to understand how this important degrees play an important role. We'll talk about numbers, we'll talk about price, we talk about time also. Now, I was talking about the moon cycle. Now, moon takes 2.5 days to complete one cycle, right? To change 30 degrees, okay? Because moon has to cover 360 degrees, right? To get one revolution of the sun, of the earth, right? So now, moon takes 2.5 days to complete 130 degree. That is called Rashi, right? We have 360 degrees, that means 12 Rashis, right? So now, based on that, man is calculating, everyday calculations. That is a very tedious job. One of my colleague in Harvard once said, when we were discussing about intraday trading decisions, all right, he says it's a very expensive hobby. It's a very expensive hobby to get into an intraday stock, all right? But don't we have intraday calculations? Absolutely we have. Now, why we have those intraday calculations? Because there are the cycles. And we need to understand why we are going to study cycle. Because cycle happen in repetition, right? It's a billion years old Prithvi. Do you think whatever is happening today is something new? Absolutely not. It is a result of a particular certain cycle. So whatever is happening even in stock market, if it is happening in your life, which is a result of a cycle, even whatever is happening in stock market is a result of a cycle itself. So if we know the different cycle, we'll automatically know what's gonna happen tomorrow, day after, and or next day, or next month, or next week. Right? This is why we study cycle. Now, why we study cycle? That we need to know. If I ask, before I get into that, if I ask anybody, what is price? Every day we buy at a certain price, right? Whether it's an option value or a product value. What is price? Anybody? You become graduate soon. What is the price, buddy?
Price is supposed to, there is a value of that particular things. That's called we can price. We can call them this price.
Yeah, yes, Ashwinji, what is price?
Price means manufacturing cost plus profit plus taxes, including price. Overall,
And what's up? Akbar sir, first of all, I have already become a great fan of you, sir. I see lots of books behind you. That makes me, very much interesting.
It's the interest of my son. Though I gone through few of the books, but ultimately all these books are my son is going on.
Okay, and what is your son, sir?
Son basically ITN and scientist. He was scientist in the ISRO and then gone to the France for the higher studies. And very currently he is doing this startup of the electric vehicle project.
Wonderful, sir. Wonderful. Congratulations to you and best of luck to your son, sir.
Welcome, sir. Welcome. Welcome.
Yes, sir. What is the price? If we ask, what is the price, sir?
Pardon?
What is the price?
Price?
In a stock, we see the price, right?
I could not understand. The price means what?
Price. We are in a stock market. We are in an econometric situation, right? We buy at a certain price, sell at a certain price.
Certain
right?
price, yes.
Whenever we buy low price, sell higher price, we get profit. We buy higher price, sell lower price, we get loss. What is this price? First, we need to understand, right?
Price means you mean the trading at what option bill should sell the price stock.
Acha. What do you okay. What we say in Vedic way, okay, when we learn astronomics, whatever number we see today in the market, even it's not price itself. It's
not
just a number.
Okay, it's a number.
It's just a number. Because Ashwinji, I'm talking to you, unless and until that number get conjuncted with the time, it doesn't become a price at all.
But this number may be different from this stock to that stock.
Sorry, sir?
This number today is the number, whatever the number is today of the stock market. So this may be the vary for the different stock for the different number.
Yes, absolutely. That is their intrinsic value and extrinsic value that Ashwinji and Piyushji wanted to say.
Then if we are dealing with
the intrinsic and extrinsic value. Likewise, in option, what do we get? We talk about now all the Greeks like alpha, beta, theta and all, right? Now, what is this? Firstly, the option pricing. I'm coming to that price. Option mein aa gaye hum log. We came to option. See, that is the intrinsic value and extrinsic value of a certain particular product. That determines the price. What is the intrinsic value? Intrinsic value is the core value. Like, for example, if we talk about toothpaste, what is the intrinsic value of toothpaste? We can clean our teeth, right? With Colgate. The intrinsic value of the toothpaste is the white material, the product, actual product. That is the intrinsic value. That we can clean our teeth with Colgate.
I mean, the object is a value.
Yeah. That is the core product. We have, when we design a product, okay, this is the core product. That solves our basic purpose, basic objective. Our basic objective is to use the toothpaste to clean our teeth. So that's the core product. Now, are we gonna buy this core product? No. That's why we create the extrinsic value. What is that the extrinsic value? We add flavor. We add smell. We add, packaging. We add a good looking, product shape of the packaging and the color and all. This is all the extrinsic value.
Different from others value added product.
Yes. Okay. Then the product sells. If somebody wants to sell a core product, all the product are same. Even if we talk about the Dove, right? Which I don't know, Dove is being sold at 40 rupees.
Yes, Dove.
Okay. but same product is being sold like lakhs at a cost of 10 rupees. But we prefer to buy Dove. Why? Because the basic product, the core product is same. They have changed the extrinsic value. Okay. So that's why they are, selling the same thing, same product at 400% extra price.
But how it is in the share market like this?
Yes, we need.
I can
because
understand
whenever
with the
we
other
talk
products,
about,
the FMCG, pharma, and other products, we can understand. But how it is applicable in the share market?
absolutely, sir. This is unless and until we understand that, we won't be understand what is the price, because now we are misleading ourselves. Stock market means everybody thinks we are gonna buy. Chalo, let's see all this planetary position is this trend line and ascending, descending trend line. Get entry, it will go up. I'll buy. That's a gambler's job. For that, you need not to learn anything. You wait for the tips. But whenever you will try to understand the price, suppose if I talk about option price, we know now right now Nifty is suppose at 23,000. Option price of 23,000 is PUSG. What will be the current price? Let me check. $23,000 December contract is at 1,644, right? Now this is the price. Now, what are the different feature lying within this price? That is the extrinsic value and intrinsic value.
I don't know.
even if I talk about, let's talk about in cash. SBI price is 737. Okay, 737 is the number. But whenever, here I'm coming to that. Whenever we are talking about this number at a particular time, it becomes price.
It becomes price.
That means if we draw something like this, I tell you something. It's very interesting if we learn it. See, it's a 12th standard education. Anybody who is, it's a 12th standard. How we calculate price? We need to understand price, right? We are all fighting based on this price.
I request better to given once example, skip by example, so that we clearly understand.
Yes, I'm coming to that point, sir. I'm coming to that point. On. First, we are trying to understand this price. Basic thing. That is the basic of economics. What we understand in economics, suppose price of a particular product is 100. And that 100 we measure on this axis. This is called y-axis, where the price has been measured. Number. And this is the x-axis. This is the time.
Okay.
We measure the time. Now, whenever we are talking about the price of any particular product, mostly we are talking about this number. Suppose it's 70, it's 30. We are talking about this number. But it is not price until it is conjuncting with time.
Okay.
This time. Price, this
You
is
mean number depends on time.
number based on time. For example, what is the price of your shirt? What is the price of your shirt?
Here.
What is the price of your shirt?
So my share price is, for example, 60.
60.
60.
60. But when? I'm not talking about
Yeah.
today. I'm talking
When?
about the price of that of your shirt in 1980. So we are talking about is 1980. What is the price of your shirt?
Let's say 20 rupees.
20 rupees. Chalo, yeah, 20. This is 20. So whenever we say 20, where 20? Because 1980 is here. We draw this line over here. This conjunction is 20, this number. Okay. Now, what is the price of the product in 2040? In 1980. What is the price of your shirt is going to be in 1940? 2040. This is 1980, it's 2040, right? This is the x-axis which measure time. 1980 to 2040. This is 2040. So that means 2040 is here. I'll draw this line over here. And we draw a diagonal axis over here. Wherever it's conjuncted, we call it price. So that will be the price, probably 90. Got my point? Price itself, that means price itself has no existence. It is a result of time. Price itself has no existence. For example, because it's a 12th standard education, how do we draw and conclude price? This is y-axis, this is x-axis, this is O. This line is measured the number 100. This is 50. And this is 20. Now the 12th standard education says price is there where the number conjuncted with time. Here is the price. But if we go back to our chart, if we go to a chart, where's the price of the day? What is the price of the today? What is the price of the day?
This one. 22,834.
Huh? This
22,834.
So if we draw a line over here, this is the vertical axis, measure the time. Sorry, number. This is the horizontal axis, measure the time. Now tell me, where is the price? Price तो यहाँ पे है ही नहीं. Price is not there at all. Whenever you are seeing price has already shifted, because the basic principle of price says price has already shifted to on a 45-degree angle. Yes or no? So whatever we are seeing as today's price is a reflection of
time and
previous day's price. Previous time's reflection. Whatever price we see today is a reflection of previous days, previous days reflection. So that means whatever you know as a price and you are calculating and studying, price is not there at all. Price is already on a 45-degree angle. So even the calculation you have been doing, you are doing all the wrong calculation. You are calculating like ascending triangle, then you are drawing descending triangle. You draw now all the trend lines. This is the descending triangle. Then we call it wedge. It's a wedge, started to create. Now we call it, I saw some of the people in a news channel or TV channel, they are even talking about neckline. We only have one neck on our shoulder, above our shoulder. Okay, neckline and all. Okay, so this is the wedge. Now, so if we don't even understand what is price, how we are going to trade? That means whatever we are seeing today is not there at all. It's a result of past times, result. Because price, the number is always a result. The way we shifted the time. Did you work on the price at all? When I was asking the price of your shirt, we didn't touch the price at all, right? We work on the time. So we move forward with the time, price change. We move back on the time, price change. So price has itself no existence at all. And in the morning you wake up and you walk on. What is the price? What is the price? Buy at this price, sell at this price. Which we are doing, entire market is doing wrong. So to understand the price, we have to understand the time. That's why we learn economics, the price, with astronomics. Astronomy. That's why we call astronomy.
This time and price is applicable in share market only or somewhere else also?
Sir, share market is just a small part of your life. Time is everywhere. Even we are the result of time.
Time and price. Time and price.
Sir, you have both बढ़िया चीज छेड़ दिया. Let's talk about time. What we are. What we are, what we are? We are just a result of the time. Now, do you know how long you are going to live?
No.
Anybody?
No.
Everybody knows. Your life, you are going to live 81 to 84 years. Now, let me tell you why. Because the day we come in our mother's womb, it's a result of a cycle, right? We know, right? Because of the mother's cycle, we born on this earth, right? So the day we come in our mother's womb, multiplied by 1008 is our lifespan. Now, if you know, Agrawal sir, if you know this simple truth, do we really need to understand stock market differently? If you and I, our existence is based on 1008, do we really need to understand anything else? This is the universal truth. The cycle multiplied by 1008 is our lifespan.
So what is the 1008?
This is the cycle. That means if we are we come, see, to our mother on 15-day cycle or 20-day cycle, then 15 into 1008 is our lifespan. That cannot be more than 81 to 84 years.
And how to calculate this for 15 years, 16 years, whatever?
Sorry?
Then how we arrived the 15 year, 16 year, etc.
How we arrive? No, it's a nature. See, okay.
I just want to ask that what is that 15? Where's come where from
No,
come from this
that
15
differ.
cycles?
No, that
It is
differ.
a cycle of क्या बोलते हैं उसको, महावारी में जो आते हैं वो साइकिल है या कौन सी साइकिल है,
No, no,
लेडीज
no,
जो
no.
महावारी में आते हैं?
Our born cycle, our birth cycle. First day we come as a, Bindu, I mean, in our mother's home, right?
Okay.
It is a result of a certain cycle. Whose cycle? The moon cycle. Right?
Okay.
Now, it can be 15 days cycle, can be 16 days, or can be 17 days. That only mother's home. Okay. But that cannot be, but whatever the cycle we are born in, we come in our mother's home, multiplied by 1008 is our life cycle. It becomes our life cycle. This body is only going to live that much of time. That's universal for everybody. If you come with 15, then 15 will be 1008. If you come with 16, that will be 1008. It is 17, that will be multiplied by 1008. And that
We need to ask our mother that which cycle we born in.
yes. Because it is not only for mother, it's with any living any living being on this earth. Even if you take an example of a dog, it's the same. A dog takes birth in 60 days, right?
But sir, how to
their
identify
lifespan
in which
multiplied
cycle
by
we
160.
born?
Huh, beta?
Like how will I find out that in which cycle we born? Like in 15, 16, like what is the calculation behind it?
That you can discuss with the doctor. Okay, whoever the mothers are here. Okay, Arundhati is the mother. I don't know about ma'am, but only they knows. They definitely know. Okay.
Okay.
And if you talk with doctor, they will definitely guide you through. Now, let me do. That's why in our in our practices, our our purvaj, our ancestors used to and Pandit used to talk about to do the japa of 108 times, right? Why? Because this 108 is our internal vibration. So if you and I exist for 1008, now how do you think the stock market, which is built up by you and me, can go beyond that? What is stock market? What is economics? Economics is all about you and me. Yes or no? You give me 50 rupees, you have given 500 rupees. You have given me 500 rupees, I am going to pay 300 rupees, I am going to spend 200 rupees over here and and 10 rupees for tax. This is all about economics, you and me. Economics. So if you and me are the economics, and if our existence is 1008 and even 108. I will also talk about 108 today. Then how do you think the stock price that you are identifying or the mass people are identifying can go beyond that 1008? What is this price? What is this behavior? Now Satadguru has asked me, sir, we are doing marketing. Are you going to tell everything in this webinar? So she was very much concerned because she needs student. It's her responsibility. I told him, शिक्षा के लिए क्या negotiate करे? Education is education, right? Now see, what do you see over here? See, we are Gurukul, we don't know marketing. जो पूछना है पूछ लेना. I will answer. But I will try to cover as much as I can in these next 2 days. Now, what do you see? What is this? Today, Radhakrishnan ji was asking me about volume and everything. Okay, what is this? What is this candle? Please tell me. What is this candle? Kajal ma'am, if I ask you, what is this, ma'am?
It's a candlestick.
Yeah, candlestick, what is this?
It's a. What is this? As in, it's a candlestick. It's a bullish candlestick.
No, it's okay. It's a bullish candle. If it is green, it's bullish. If it is red, it's bearish. But what is this? In the core, if we go back to the core of this candlestick, what is this?
Sorry, I don't know.
Huh?
Is the movement of price in a certain period of time?
Price, even this is wrong. It is not even the price. Today's price. Today's price is already here on the 45-degree angle. This is a basic 20. This is the 12th standard economics. Whatever we are seeing as the price is not price at all. Price is here on 45-degree angle.
Okay.
Price is already there. Okay? That is the economics. 12th standard economics that we learned. Everybody. Nowadays, I heard that even 10th standard, in 10th standard also economics is there. So it is a 10th standard economics nowadays. Whenever we are seeing it's a price, it's not price at all. Price, uske 45-degree angle mein hota hai. It is, on the 45-degree side. So on today, already been decided what's going to happen on this 45-degree. What will be the price of the 45-degree on 27th March? Already it's been decided. Because price यहाँ पे है ही नहीं, price यहाँ पे है, whatsoever. This is a Ashwinji. I'm talking to you. Listen carefully. And where is my favorite sir? Piyushji and Agarwal sir. Piyushji, listen to me carefully. What we see as price over here, see this green candle, right? See, it is nothing more than psychology of a gamut number of people. Why ma'am is watching and working on Hora? I'm coming to that point. What is this? What is market? What is economic? A fight between two group of people. One is greedy. It's a state of mind. Understand? Greed is a state of mind. It's a psychology. And it's in economics. Greed is psychology. People are considering if I buy here at 23,000, I might get profits of a mass people has bought over here. So based on why they have purchased with an expectation that price might go up and I will get profit. So greed comes into play, right?
Right.
So, and on a vice versa situation, see, on the same number, on 23,000, even a massive number of people sold. We'll talk about that also. Why that on that day, people felt greedy, and on the same price, on the other day, people felt fearful. They felt fearful that my price on a higher side, if I sell over here, if I hold it, I'll make loss. So let's sell. So it's a fight between two group of people. Whenever two group of people, within this two group of people, whoever wins, price moves on that direction. So it's a psychology. Economics is so at the end of the day, what is economics, Piyushji?
It's a cycle.
Psychology. अभी तक हम
Psychology, sorry.
पहुंचे नहीं है. We didn't come to that point. First, we need to understand economics, sir. आप बेसिक समझ जाओगे ना. If you understand the basics, ये stock market, trust me, stock market is the सबसे छोटा वाला चीज है to make profit. Today, by sitting here, you will know when price gonna go up and gonna fall down. You don't have to look at to anything else. That's the calculation we must have. We know our birth cycle. We are controlled and governed by moon because we are born and brought up on that cycle. And our emotions and everything is ruled by moon. Okay. There are too many other factors. Okay. Even there are Mars, there are Sun, there are, Neptune, Rahu, Saturn, but why? Why am I going to learn that? Why I need to understand moon? Why I need to understand sun? Because we are the mere result of that activities of, hovering up there. Prithvi, the earth is moving at 42 kilometer per second speed. Sun is moving 300 kilometer per second speed. And within that, even Prithvi is moving 1 degree per 4 minutes. See how beautiful is there up there. And you are talking about stock market. If you understand the truth, stock market is just a part of it. Everything will fall in place. That's why we learn astronomy. But we need to understand the economics first. What is economics? Economics is you and me. Today's meeting is a result of an economics, right? It's a transaction been happened, right? It's an economics. Who is dealing with economics? You and me only. We are the so stock price to both chota cheez is all about you and me. That we need to understand. And you and me changes with the time. That's why the price changes. That's why we see a changes in price. See how interesting it is. Here, on that day, you felt greedy. Here, on that day, 23,000 here. Listen. See, at 23,000, on dated 29th Jan 2025, we all felt greedy. But on the same price here, 23,000, on 14th Feb, we all felt fearful. Same price. But our mood changes. Our perception changes. Now here the price comes into play. Agarwal sir, price. So what is price? Price is a intrinsic and extrinsic value. Plus, we are talking about the core product. We are talking about the core product, expected product, the basic core product, basic product, expected product, and perceived product.
Perceived product. Okay.
So it's a perceived value, which has been even incorporated in a option price. The perceived value, based on that, the theta moves with the time. Perceived value means, what is stock market? Stock market moves with perceived value, right?
Perceived, yes.
We don't know what's going to happen tomorrow, but we see, okay, the valuation might increase tomorrow, in 6 months' time, in 3 months' time. So price might go up. Based on that expectation, we buy.
Yes.
The stock market moves with the perceived value of the product. Basic product, a core product, basic product, expected product, then perceived value. Stock market, that's why stock market is so highly volatile, because it's all about emotions. That's why you take an example of any other writers. They all talk about psychology. Because all the other calculations is only 10%. That's why in Gurukul, we give you some mudras, like the mudras PhD is doing right now. Why, what is the advantage of these mudras? Right now, with this mudra, you can see, you can understand, PhD is very much focused. Why? He must have to be focused. Why? Because all his 9 planets are on his 5 tips of the finger, and he has made it in between. That means his focus is already become on our third eye, on our pineal gland. That's why he is sitting up there. Right, sir? Okay. So, this is all about your mudras. Your mudras will tell you what you are doing, what you are thinking, what you are, what is the What's the psychology is happening behind, on the back of your mind. Got my point, sir? So our stock market moves with perceived value. That's why you see we talk about price in ho gaya hai, right? In 6 months back, if some negativity is going to come in, market starts falling 30 days back, 50 days back, right? Why? Because perceived value. And then we say, and whenever the actual news comes in, we say it's already priced in. Why? Because market has already perceived that, already adjusted and readjusted this movement, and usko pricing kar leta hai, and that gets priced in. But in Vedic way, or ma'am might know, in Gann theorem, Gann has taken everything. I talk about Fibonacci, I talk about Gann. You will see everything is taken from Aryabhatta, everything is taken from Panchasiddhantam, everything is taken from Barahomir ji, Muni Vatsal ji. वहां से सब ले लेके ये लोग बनाया हुआ है. Okay. Now we talk about Fibonacci, right? Fibonacci is nothing more than a summation theory. 1 plus 1, 2, 2 plus 1, 3, 3 plus 1, 4. 1 plus 1, 2, 2 plus 1, 3, 3 plus 2, 5. 5 plus 3, 8. This is the summation theory. You calculate it, you get the Fibonacci. And that has been worked 2000 years back. And Fibonacci calculation has came, just in 1950. We talk about wave, right? Elliott wave. This is the natural wave. This is the wave theorem, the vibration. So whatsoever, these are all we are going to learn. Now, this is the price that I had to share. Did you understand what is the price? I think
Yes.
these are the basic stuff nobody has told you before. Because this is a 10th standard education we don't know, and we are in this market. Okay? This is the big mistake that we do. And few quick things, okay? So whenever price is a result of time, so we need to understand the time. We need to understand the time. We calculate too many things to understand. Some of the things let me share with you. Yeah. Some of the things, let me tell you, whenever we are going to talk about time, we also need to talk about few of the other things like how we are going to measure the time. There are some other calculations that says that they are nothing more than 360 degrees. We talk about psychology, right? Stock market is all about psychology, right? And psychology, our psychology changes with time. So we see the changes in the price. So we see the changes in price. That is number. Okay. Now, if there is nothing more than 360 degree in Vedam, we call about, see, Vedam, why we talk about Vedam? Because Vedam was being designed to understand the Veda. Whatever we are learning, the process is called Shruti. Our Indian structure, educational structure in India, Bharat, based on 6 basic principles. Okay? Shruti, Smruti, Puranam, Itihasam, Agamam, Siddhantam. Right? Under Shruti, we have 4 Veda, 4 Vedam, 6 Vedangam, right? Under 6 Vedangam, we have Shiksha, Vyakarana, Kalpa, Nirukta, and Jyotisha. Under Jyotisha, we have 18 Siddhantam. 18 principles is there. One Siddhantam talks about planetary position. One Siddhantam talks about 9 planets and the universe. Okay? But rest 17 Siddhantam talks about astronomy and astrophysics. Now, are we going to learn astronomy and astrophysics to understand the stock market? If absolutely not. You need not to learn too much. But we must know 9 is an astronomical number, 12 is an astronomical number, 9 to 12 is 108 is an astronomical number. Okay? Now 1008 is an astronomical number. We need to understand 360 degrees is an astronomical number. We need to understand summation theory.
Summation theory.
1 plus 1, 2 plus 1, 3 plus 2, 5 plus 3. That you know as Fibonacci. But whenever you will use this summation theory with this astronomical number, you see a tremendous result. You don't have to look at the stock chart all the time, Ashwinji. You will automatically know price is gonna go there and gonna resist and once it niche aayega, it's gonna fall back from there. Why? Because even the price cannot go beyond 360 degrees. So we need to know the important degrees of the universe. Even I and you also go and get stuck there. Once we complete that degree, we go to the next degree. That Gansab has taken only the partial one. That's why it doesn't work. In USA, the students I have who runs a hedge fund and all, they say we learn GAN at our kids' age. He's managing like more than 600, 700 crore at this moment. And the end life of Gansab, name, based on his name, people have made lots of money. He has spent end of his life in 1 BHK, 2 broken flat in New York. Okay, so whoever based in USA, ask them, you guys are in a third world country, you are learning right now, running after GAN, it's okay, you guys run. That's why they are developed. Whatsoever. They are running after now us. Okay. Whatsoever. So that's why we need to learn all these astronomical numbers and the planetary positions along with the cycles and those astronomical numbers do the miracle. So what we do, we learn. See, this is the truth of life. Whether it's today or tomorrow, if you have to make profit in stock market, you must have to learn this thing out. This is the trilogical approach we learn. This is the trilogy. One, we learn time cycle, time series, we don't call it GAN over here, we call it square root of 9. 9 is a 4th dimensional number. Okay, 9 let's be quick. We are out of time. I'm coming to the 9, and we learn here astronomy. We learn here astronomy. Now let's talk about 9. You know 9? In our Vishnu Puran, it has been said, what is the, we all know Tesla, right? You know Tesla, right, Piyushji?
Yes.
You know Tesla. You know Tesla theorem, but you don't know 369. In our culture, In our culture, three is called Brahma, 6 is called Vishnu, and 9 is called Shiva. Acha. And so 3, 6, 9. Brahma, Vishnu, and Mahesha. Okay, this is 3, 6, 9, who is nurturing the entire universe. Okay, so now when you start understanding 9, okay, that we call Kala. Okay, Kala Chakra. We call it na Kala Chakra. So
Yes.
Chakra means is again cycle, and Kala means time, Samay. So the Kala Chakra, we are going to understand the Kala Chakra. What is the quick 2 minutes? What is the smallest particle on the earth? You know? Do you know what is the smallest particle on this earth?
Quark.
Huh?
Quark.
Cesium. Okay. What is Samay? If we know, like if somebody was discussing with Shivji, about the Samay, about the time is from one distance to another distance, right? This is time, tick, tick, one distance to another. And in the universe, whatever we have on this earth, on this planet, on this universe, everything has a matter. But then what is the matter of the Samay, time? So if we break this, electron, neutron, proton, and then we get cesium, even on the cesium is the smallest particle that the scientist has identified till now. उसका billion times smaller particle में जाके शिवजी and Brahmaji do their dhyana in a Kala Chakra. If you read like Shivastuti, Shiva Puran, you will understand that. And when somebody is asking Shivji, what is Samay? Shivji is saying that it is inexplicable. It is just a vibration. So time that we have is all about vibrations. We all, everybody, all the human beings and planets and the earth are the result of that vibration sound. That today even scientists have recognized. What is Samay? What is time? Time is nothing more than a vibration. That vibration we are gonna measure with all the instrument, all the numbers and the economics and astronomics. We are going to measure all these vibrations to calculate the next vibration. That has already been there because vibration has happened in rhyme, right? If you hit a string, so it's vibration, right? This is a vibrate, okay? So that vibration is there. If we understand and able to catch the first vibration, we'll even know infinite numbers of vibrations are there. Even if we go to infinite, even there is a calculation of infinity. Okay, what is infinity? We see. We also have a calculation of that. So stock market is a very small part, Agarwalji.
Yes,
It's
yes.
a very small part of our life. Okay, and
That has to understand from you now.
yeah, if we understand this
Uh,
bigger thing, the stock market of SE, you can catch it up because you can catch it up more than that.
you created the curiosity in us now. You create the curiosity in us now.
It's not me, so there is a Vidya Shishta Samhita. There are Shiva Puran. There are Bhagavatam, Gita. Everywhere there is a Jnana is Jnana. We are nobody. I am just the Arjuna trying to be Arjuna to follow Krishna. Okay, so Jnana to वहाँ पे है सब. We are not even the drop of the water in the ocean.
जो दे सके और ले सके हम,
चीज
जहां पर वाइब्रेशन सेट हो जाए, वाइब्रेशन
जी
जहां वाइब्रेशन सेट हो जाए.
चीज because when we understand the universal truth, it's something more than that stuff. Okay, so every day whenever I take classes, I get the goosebumps. Even today, I am getting the goosebumps. So whenever you feel that vibrations, you will be on a different ion. It's called that God says in a Sattva ayam, right? So this vibrations. You just need to connect the vibrations. Rest, everything is gonna fall in place. Okay, and even Piyushji, for you, we have few mudras too. If you follow that, we call financial mudras because the concentration, the focus, the energy blending. We have Durga mudra, we have Dhyana mudra, we have study mudra, we have listening mudra. There are too many mudras are there. Okay, even there are mudras of money mudra. Okay, okay. Shri mudra. Shri means Lakshmi Mata, right? So we have
Yes,
few
yes,
mudras also.
yes, yes.
If you practice, money is a very small part of your life that is going to come to you. Just become the magnet. गुरुजी क्या कहते हैं? वो मैग्नेट बन जाओ. वो तो आपके पास प्राप्ति आना ही है इसको. Because it's all about energy. Even in Shastram, it is called how to get the dhan, मतलब money. Okay, there is also process. Okay, so we'll learn next time what is this process and how to get into that vibrations and all. You just need to be in that vibrations. It's automatically falling place. Okay. If you have any questions, sir, please you can ask me and then we can close. Yes, Ashwinji. Boliye, sir.
Sir, you are talking about vibration. That means we are coming on this earth on which tithi, that is my vibration.
No, that tithi is not your vibration. When you are the result of the vibration. You
So our all rituals, Navaratri, Mahashivratri, pujas, all on that tithi, on that day. So that days the vibrations are different.
yes, absolutely right. Like the Shivaratri. Why you do the Shivaratri? Why you stay erected all the night? Why you should awake all the night? Now it is everywhere. Shivaratri is a certain day when the solar synergy happens on this earth. In a way, that day you get the highest level of energies. Now, on that night, if you keep your solar axis. What is the solar axis? You know what is the universal axis? Universal axis is your backbone, right?
Yes.
No, your backbone. Because we don't know now, universe is relentless, is infinity. But wherever you sit, your backbone become, okay, your cerebral cortex. Your cerebral cortex become the axis of the universe, right?
Okay.
Now,
Right.
to get all the vibrations and energies, you keep your, cerebral cortex erect, straight. So you receive that vibration and that energies within you. Your only job is to get that vibrations right. Nothing else.
Yes, sir.
And the teeth is a result. Because whenever we born, at what circumstances we born, then we find, okay, that time those planet is up there, that planet is this, in that segment, that planet is that segment, So that's the result. The vibrations happen before. We are all the result. Nobody is reason over here. We need to find the reasons with the time calculation. Like with the calculation of your time, we can even know what is your past life. ये देखिए क्या सब करते हैं ना आजकल YouTube में past life regression analysis ये सब बकवास मार देंगे सबको नहीं मारेंगे.
There is all bullshit.
With the astronomical
There is all
calculation. Yes.
Yeah. These all are bogus past life regression and all
Yes,
these
now
things. Nothing else.
past life regression, you need not to, you are the result. Yes, that is the past life. That is definitely okay. Because we are the culture based on karma, right? Whatever we are today, even we are sitting here, 10 guys, this is the result of our past life karma or this life karma. We have done something good. That's why we are learning this Vedic stuff. How many people of them, of these people really know that? So we have some good karma with us. Guruji कहते हैं वैदिक मार्ग का ज्ञान बुद्ध जीवन सत्कर्म का परिणाम होता है. If you don't have this good karma with you, you won't even able to learn this, Vedic stuff. इतना आसान नहीं है. अब आ गया पैसा दिया
That's
learn कर
true.
लिया. You must have your karma
That's
right.
true. Yes,
Okay. Now,
yes.
so we have our karma. So whatever we are getting is a resultant of our karma. Right? So now when it has been resultant, at what time it's reflecting? Oh, time calculation is based on the tithis and other planetary actions. But whatever he was doing or experiencing today, reasoning has already been happened on your past. This is what we are going to understand and learn and calculate with mathematics. With that, you will even know what was your past life profession, what was your past life, this thing. It's all mathematics because it's universal. It can be used anywhere, irrespective of the nature of the instrument. Yeah, financial stocks, commodity bond, everywhere. It's universal. 360 degrees is universal. 9 is an universal number. It's the speed of light, whether you identify 9 or not. Whether you know the importance of 9 or not. Speed of light working on that vibrations only. Not my mind. Whether we know or not, that's a different story. But speed of light, this is the nature now. This is the truth. Right? So truth is there. We just need to find out. This is the, so our quest is just to find out the truth. This is all. Okay, Subham? Subham kahan gaya? Subham? Shirath kar? Bhag gaya? No problem. Got my point? Anything else? Okay, then
Will be tomorrow.
yes,
Okay.
please, PhD, tell me.
No. I don't have any questions. We'll questions after the 2 to 3 days. Right now, we are just understanding that what is the 369. I know that what is the vibration of 369 and all. Right? I read somewhere, है ना? तो अभी questions नहीं आ रहा है ना? Second या third day questions आएंगे तो पूछ लेंगे.
Yes, Kajal ma'am, please tell me.
Sir, tomorrow we'll be seeing practical application of this.
Tomorrow, yes, we'll see some of the applications. Like I'll give you some of the understanding and siddhantams. We will see a couple of things, and you will know why market has moved up today. We'll discuss this tomorrow. No issues. Uske liye, this is simple thing. Why market has moved up tomorrow? Why market is gonna fall on 23rd? Why market is gonna fall on 29th? Yes, so these are all the results of that of those time, which is going to happen, and we're going to see why price is falling from Jan, why and how it's really possible to forecast it in 2 months advance. The market is supposed to fall from Jan. Yes, definitely, all the stuffs are there. For that,
And sir, all
yes,
this can be applied on commodities also.
ma'am, basic, right question, ma'am. Basic is the commodities. I tell you. You know what? Again, we have to go back to the basic of our economics. All right. See, whenever econometric model started, there was no company, no product as such. It was all commodities, right? And before that, it was all
Yes.
barter, right? You gave me, chawal, rice. I gave you the horse, right? It was barter. Then the
Yeah.
currency came into place, right? In exchange of the barter.
Right.
Now, so whenever this world has started and this financial transaction started, gold is always there, right? Gold and land, right?
Right.
We
Right.
call it God's money, gold and land. Now, gold is the basic of all currencies, right? Till today, right?
Yes. Yes.
And so we need to understand those cycle. If you understand gold cycle, you will understand lots of the, all the currency cycle. Okay.
Okay.
And but if you have asked me, let me answer you that cycles, like there are econometric cycle. Within the econometric cycle, there are the sectoral cycle. Now, within the sectoral cycle, there is the individual stock cycle. So we call it cycle under cycle under cycle. So everyone has a different cycle. Okay?
Okay. Okay.
Yeah. So that's why you can study the individual stock pattern also. You can also study the index also. Because our index is directly resulted of the cycle only. Even all the stocks and commodity. Now, so if we have the basic is the commodities, so companies who operate with this agricultural product become agricultural farm, FMCG farm, ITC and
Yes.
Hindustan Unilever and all, right? So if I understand
Yes.
that cycle, I will automatically understand the ITC and Hindustan Unilever cycle, sectoral cycle.
Correct.
Now I have to check whether Dabur, ITC and Hindustan Unilever is moving in the same cycle or not. So I have
Right.
to check the individual cycle. I got a sectoral
Okay.
cycle from the FMCG, but I need to check the individual cycle. This is also a resultant of a certain other cycle. So slowly,
Okay.
in 2 days, I will love to cover as much as I can explain about this thing. Then,
Okay. Okay. Get it. Thank you.
okay. Then,
Okay.
okay, Piyush ji, okay, Ashwin ji, and
Bye.
Arvind sir, pranam, sir. See you tomorrow. See you tomorrow, ma'am. Kali ma'am.
Right.
Sure, ma'am. Sure.
Okay.
Yes, sir. Bye.
Thank you.